Live from Bliss Hall in Youngstown State University, it's weekly entertainment, the entertainment show for all ages.
We're going to come back up on
tonight's show, we'll discuss the latest entertainment news of the week, and we have local musician Travis Heeter performing a song off his debut EP. And here's your host, Anthony Pizzulo.
Ready? Take ME1, cue host.
Thank you for tuning into weekly entertainment. We have a great show for you tonight. Our special guest, Travis Heeter, will be performing his song, The Game, from his debut EP. And we'll talk to him right after, and then we'll discuss his thought process while making it. But before we get to that, let's talk about the latest news in entertainment. Adele announced this week that her long-awaited album, entitled 25, will be released on November 20th. The first single off 25 is called Hero and will debut on October 23rd. This is her first album since 2011 when she released her chart-topping the album 21, which features hit songs Rolling in the Deep and Someone Like You. Since then, she has also recorded theme song for the James Bond mega hit Skyfall, and I can't wait to hear something from her.
Change image.
This week brought us the newest trailer for the highly anticipated film Star Wars: The Force Awakens. The 2.5-minute preview premiered during Monday Night Football's game, and tickets went on sale after immediately. Hundreds of showings from the December 17th premiere already sold out, and the film has already broken records as it sold $6.5 million in IMAX tickets in a single day, beating the former record holder by over $5 million. I think it's safe to say that the film will be pretty successful. And finally, this weekend sees the release of 4 major films. The first is the horror franchise Paranormal Activity, and it will come to an end with the 6th film in the series, entitled Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. Also premiering this weekend is the new Vin Diesel movie, The Last Witch Hunter, Rock the Cosmos, starring Bill Murray and Kate Hudson. And lastly, after having the biggest limited release opening of the year, the biopic Steve Jobs starring Michael Fassbender is releasing nationwide. So that's all for entertainment news today. And when we come back from this quick commercial break, our musical guest, Travis Heeter, will be performing one of his new songs, and we will be right back.
Dolly and slow, camera 1. Thank you. Camera 2. Can you move to the right just a little bit? A little bit more. A little bit more. All right, right there. And then let's get us a close-up of from the shoulders up. Let's get a little bit more
We're
volume,
slaves
please.
from their shackles,
Ready to.
living in the darkness. It is all we see. Look in the mirror. Is it the image in your reflection? Do you see yourself? Or are you like a ghost? The devil's in your eyes. The evil's in your soul.
Keep that shot, please.
Time to break the news. We are all the same. We pretend it's something else. Passing by the blackest night. Here's a reminder. This is not a game.
Ready to. Take 2. Camera 1, dolly back out just a little bit, please.
do we begin?
Solve the two.
Time is going swiftly. We're already something else.
Producer, how we doing on time?
And this is the end.
How much time, Quincy?
Have
Thank you.
you played the game? Was it for the fame?
Ready to dissolve the one. Dissolve the one.
Trapped in a pathway of demise. Until it eats you alive.
Ready? Send the host back in. Floor, send the host back
All
in.
right, awesome. Thank you, Travis. That was an amazing performance.
Thank you.
That was awesome, man. So real quick, we're going to go to a commercial break. And then when we come back, we're going to have, a sit-down interview. And we're going to, try and dig into your mind and stuff and what went behind putting together this EP and the game. Okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. And we will be right back.
Ready, DDR? Take
All right, and we are back, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Weekly Entertainment. And I have Travis Heeter with me right now, who just performed the game. And Travis, talk to us about your new EP.
Take two.
Well, for starting out, when I first when we came with the idea, shortly after I graduated, I blew half of my graduation money on a big piece of software, which was probably the best money I've ever spent when it comes to making software. Then, this was just like a trial run to
Ready,
me
one.
because especially when it comes to starting out, learning about the music industry, and plus with going to the recording studio and learning a lot from there. It was just all a trial one, but it was a really good experience with this.
Yeah. How much time went into putting into in an EP?
Well, for the instrumentation for the
fix your
personal
shots, center
hijinks,
him up, please.
it was roughly between
Ready,
1
two.
and 2 months with the instrumentation.
Okay.
But for going down to the studio,
Ready, one.
it was until April of this year when I started going down to the studio to actually record the vocals, because with my current setup right now, I didn't have a lot
Right.
for it. But that took about 3 months. Then
To just record the vocals?
yes.
Okay.
Ready, two.
And then what about
Ready, one, take one.
coming up with the lyrics and stuff? How long have you been working on that part of it, for each song?
Ready,
Well,
two.
this was after I did the instrumentation for it, because after I got done with the instrumentation, I went right to the lyrics. I just put thought into it, because
Yeah.
I tried to steer away from the typical mainstream message, because when it comes to lyricism, I actually put thought into it, because what I do with lyrics, I usually put context in there. Context clues, what you hear from 5th grade, context clues, assignment. Just think of it that way.
Yeah, and just keep it, have a message behind it. You know
Yes.
what I mean? And don't just start spitting words.
Yeah.
That don't have meaning or a clear message behind
Exactly.
it. Stay real and do you. You know what I
We
mean?
have 2 minutes.
As opposed to
Literally,
some
we
of
have
these
2
music
minutes.
artists too.
Yes, independence is key when it comes to that.
Exactly. You get some of these artists who are signed to record labels, and they don't have the creative freedom to come up with what they want to come up
Exactly.
with, and
That's why I lean more towards the independent part when
Right.
it comes to music, because you have more freedom. You don't have to do what a label tells you to do. Write a song about a broken up relationship or something.
Right.
That's kind of like this.
like the
typical
standard,
message,
and you don't have to conform to standards. You have creative freedom to do whatever you want with this.
Exactly.
And I imagine you put so much thought and creativity actually into your album.
Yeah.
Where can people get that if they want to?
Right now it's available for digital distribution across.
You mind if I hold that up
We
for a
get a
second?
shot of it?
Yes.
If you guys want to,
Take
check this
two.
out, we got it right here.
Yeah, it's available through iTunes, Spotify, Rhapsody, Xbox Music, and a lot more other retailers. But for physical distribution, I'm still looking into that because like I thought with physical distribution, I thought it was like boom, boom, bam, bam because I thought they actually like make it for you. But
Right.
I realized like a couple days ago, like with some of the physical distribution companies out there, like you have to supply you have to supply the demand, and that's kind of a little silly to me.
Yeah.
Ready one? Take one.
So, just from the demand part, and supply and demand and stuff, you got to put a lot more work into it than what you really thought,
Tell 'em to start
because
wrapping it
of
up.
course you're
Wrap
the
it up.
independent producer. You got to,
Yes.
you have to, make everything basically because you don't have that label behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'd like to thank you for joining me today, man.
you
It's
very
been
much,
an
man.
honor, to listen to you perform the game and everything.
No problem. man.
And I mean, that's all the time we really have for today, guys. And I'd like to thank, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and then definitely check out Travis's EP,
Close it.
Personal Hijinks, available now. And thank you for tuning in on Weekly Entertainment, and I will see you guys on the next
Sign out.
episode.
It's available on. I have a Facebook page, YouTube page, Reverb Nation page, and if you're interested, feel free to share and spread the word about
Definitely.
the page.
Definitely. So check him out, and we will see you guys next time.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Sign
you.
out, Fade to Black.